The drama in Days of Our Lives is heating up as Sarah Horton recalls a shocking new memory and decides to reveal it to Fiona Cook. In recent episodes, viewers have witnessed the evolving relationship between Xander Cook's mother, Fiona, and his wife, Sarah. While the two women have been growing closer, Fiona has been hiding dangerous secrets that could turn their tentative bond into explosive conflict. Since arriving in Salem, Fiona Cook has kept her skeletons tightly locked away. Beneath her charming English accent and polished demeanor, Fiona has a troubling past marked by deceit and manipulation. A heavy drinker who's been unable to resist temptation, Fiona's vices have led her down a dark path, one that included a reckless night of drinking with Brady Black, a much younger man who fell prey to her dangerous allure. But that night didn't end with just a scandalous affair. Fiona, drunk and careless, got behind the wheel of a car and struck her own daughter-in-law, Sarah. In a moment of sheer panic, she blamed her younger lover for the hit and run, leaving Sarah lying on the pavement, disoriented and alone. It's a secret Fiona has guarded fiercely, knowing that the truth would shatter her relationship with Xander and put her at the mercy of the law. Desperate to piece together what happened that fateful night, Sarah Horton turned to Dr. Marlena Evans for help. The seasoned psychiatrist agreed to hypnotize Sarah, hoping to unlock the fragments of her lost memory. However, Sarah's recollections were hazy at best. Despite her best efforts, she couldn't clearly see the driver of the gray car that had run her down. All she remembered was a shadowy figure checking on her before disappearing into the night. This, of course, was a small victory for Fiona. As long as Sarah remained in the dark about her involvement, Fiona's dark secret would stay buried. She couldn't afford to let anyone know that she was not only the driver that night, but that she had been recklessly drunk with Brady Black before it all went down. Her secret rendezvous with Brady was bad enough. Confessing her indiscretion to Xander had been a bitter pill to swallow. But admitting to nearly killing his wife? That was unthinkable. But in classic soap opera fashion, secrets have a way of coming to light, often at the worst possible moments. According to spoilers from earlier this week, Sarah Horton's mind has uncovered yet another detail from the accident, one that she cannot ignore. In a dramatic confrontation, she sits down with Fiona to reveal her latest memory, leaving her mother-in-law visibly shaken. Sarah recounts how, in her foggy recollection, a woman came to her aid after the accident. A woman, not Brady Black, as Fiona would have everyone believe. This crucial detail shakes Sarah to her core and sets her on a path to uncover the full truth. Who was the woman with Brady that day? Who was driving the car that struck her? With a mounting sense of dread, Sarah begins to piece together the puzzle. Determined to find answers, Sarah digs deeper, retracing her steps and reviewing the footage from the bar where Brady and Fiona had been drinking. The camera confirms what Sarah suspected all along. Fiona was with Brady that day, and she was visibly intoxicated. The shocking revelation brings Sarah closer to realizing the truth, but there's still no solid evidence that Fiona was the one behind the wheel. Yet, Sarah's horror grows as she puts together the clues. All signs point to Fiona being the driver, a fact that Sarah struggles to come to terms with. It's not just about the accident anymore, it's about the betrayal. Fiona, the woman she had grown to trust, the mother-in-law who had promised to be there for her, was responsible for the darkest moment of her life. Now, Sarah is faced with a gut-wrenching decision. Does she confront Fiona with what she knows? Or does she keep the secret buried, knowing that exposing Fiona could destroy Xander and devastate their already fragile family dynamic? As Sarah stands on the precipice of revealing Fiona's betrayal, viewers are left on the edge of their seats. Will she find the courage to tell Xander the truth about his mother? Or will Fiona's lies continue to bind Sarah in a web of deception, keeping the truth just out of reach?